Hi everyone, this is Deb with the Crafty Texas Woman, and I am here to do a tutorial and project brought to you by CCL, Creating the Crafty Life. As y'all know, or maybe not know, each month we do a theme for the month, and I'm so excited that this month we're doing all about beads. And so what I wanted to do was just share a project that I did and show you how I did it. And it contains beads. Here I just want to show you a few things that you can do with beads, which everybody knows that you can do stick pins, and beads are so versatile with any project. So here's a stick pin that I did, and actually I believe Carly is on CCL is going to be doing a tutorial about stick pins as well. I just wanted to show some off that I've received from various ladies in some swaps. So there's so many things that you can do. You could add little charms on them and the little bead caps up here. So, and then here's a real pretty one I like too. I love these long stick pins. And they've got the little bead caps, and just so much to do with beads. And so these are just a few that I wanted to share with you. And then here's another project that I did with beads. I did a tutorial on them, and I don't remember the exact date that I did it, so you can go back through some of my videos and find flower centers with beads that I did. So anyway, these are just, like the pearl beads, and then these are beads on a string that I got, or on they're all connected. They're a strand of beads, and I just, kind of put them around. And I actually saw this original tutorial at Jennings 644. So, and I wanted to try it. So there's another way that we can, do our beads and whatnot. And then here's another one. And I just put a little acrylic butterfly on top with the bling going in between the beads. So, and then here's another one. Whoops, I'm not in camera, sorry. So, there. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you how you can... Whoops, excuse me. Okay, I'm sorry, but somebody had come to my door, which they're installing the new floor in my craft room, so I'm super excited about that. So anyway, back to my tutorial. Beads. I wanted to share a project and show you how I did it with some beads, and I'm going to add beads to this bird cage, and I'm sure that maybe some of you have seen how you do it before, but I'm going to show you how I did it. And then I made it the cage a little bit bigger than what's on my project so that you can see it. So I have my bird cage, and then I have some beads right here, the pearl beads. I like pearl beads because I think they look elegant, and yeah, so they look elegant. And then you need some jump rings, these little jump rings, if you can see them right there. And then you're going to need some hat pins. And how you know that these are hat pins is because at the very end they're flat, so it catches your beads so they don't go all the way through. So let me just stick a bead in there so you can see how it just stays in place. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and get started. And what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to take my hat pin and I'm going to insert my bead in here. Okay, oh, you need a pair of pliers too. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bunt my pliers up to my bead, and then I'm going to just kind of turn this over, the wire for the hat pin, and turn it over, and I'm going to take it out, and then I'm just going to cut it right at the end of it, right there. Okay, and then what I do, and I don't know if this is the correct way, but it's the way that I do it, is I take my bead or my pliers and and I just turn into a circle so it closes. Okay, I don't know if you can see, my fingers are fat fingers, but anyway, it's just closed. And then so what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to take my jump ring and I'm going to open them. I take my pliers and then I just twist it. You don't want to pull it apart, you want to twist so that you can put it back together. And then I'm going to insert my bead so it hangs there. And then I'm going to put it on my little bird cage. Just wrap it around, whoops, sorry. Wrap it around there and then get a hold of it again. And then I'm just going to twist it back shut. And it just goes right back to where it was. Okay, so then there's that. I've got it connected. Just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do some more. I'm just going to insert my bead into my hat pin. Take it and bunt it up. And then twist it. Oops. And then I'm just going to go over here and cut it. Just at the curve. Okay, and then I'm going to twist or turn it into a circle, just kind of roll it. And this one I need to do it a little bit tighter because I can see an opening in there. And if you need, oops, I twisted it the wrong way, I opened it. So let me get this back here and just twist it. And you can straighten them back up. So let me see how that looks. Okay, that's good. And then I'm going to take my jump ring and I'm going to pull it apart, or twist it apart, not pull. And then I'm going to connect my bead. And then I'm going to put it on my bird cage. Just like that. And then I'm going to close it. You always want to twist and then twist them back together. So there's how that goes, just like that. Okay. And I'm sure you guys have the gist of it. And so, but I don't know how to edit, and I want to, show you guys how I did all of these. So one of these days I just might take the time and figure out how to edit. Okay, and then here again I'm just going to take the very tip and then I'm going to curl it back in there and curl it again. So I have a really tight closure. Get this and I'm going to pull it apart right there. If y'all haven't checked us out over at CCL, please do. We have so much fun over there. There's some really good ladies over there. We do a lot of swapping, we do a lot of sharing and whatnot. So check us out at www.creatingthecraftylife.com. We are having a blog hop too. So if you guys are interested in that, check us out. Let's twist this around. Ugh, it's getting heavy at one end. It wants to kind of... Okay. Let's twist. Okay. See, this one's going to be a little stubborn because it's... I think maybe I pulled it too close. Yeah, it's got an opening there. I got to close that opening. Or I went too far or something. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Right there. Okay. See? Okay. So you get the gist of it, and whatnot. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you my project that I incorporated my birdcage with on a much smaller scale. So this is what I did. Okay, it's right here. Let me zoom out, let me zoom out a little bit so that you guys can see it. I'm going to zoom out, not in. Oops, sorry. Oh, I am out. Okay, so here is my project that I did with the beads and the bird cage. And then also what you can do with beads that are on a strand is you can put them in the centers of your butterflies. You can put them in the centers of your flowers. You can do almost anything with a bead. So ladies, let your imagination go and just, go bead it up. And I thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a super duper day, and I will see you real soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.